When we were on holiday in North Wales last summer, we went up some pretty big mountains. Kind of made our conch look like a bit of a molehill. Well, anyway, we had to, of course, make it up Snowdon, the highest mountain, and it was a glorious sunny day when we set off, and when we finally got to the top, there were amazing views. But on the way down, the cloud came down and we all got a bit damp by the end of it. Have you ever been up on a mountain when the cloud comes down and it gets really foggy? Well, one day I took the three older ones up two mountains called the Gliders. And right from the start, we could see that the cloud was hanging there on the top, and you can see from their faces, they're not looking too sure about it, are they? But the forecast was good, and we thought that by the time we get up there, maybe the cloud would have lifted. But as we approached the final section up the first of the Gliders, the cloud was still there. It was hard to see where the path was because it was all rocky. At one point, I was thinking about turning back because the map on my phone wasn't coming up properly, and on either side of the mountain there were steep drops down. You know, I do try to be a responsible adult. But then in the mist we saw a figure coming towards us, and his digital map was working and he seemed to know where he was going. I decided we'd follow his route for a bit, and as we did, the cloud began to lift and we could now see more clearly where we were going. We made it to the top of that glider and the next, and it was beautiful. We wouldn't have seen it without a bit of help and direction. Today, we hear about a time when Jesus took three of his closest friends up a mountain and it got all cloudy. And God needed to give them some directions, not directions about how to find their path, but directions about how they needed to follow Jesus. So have a listen to the story and then see if you can answer the three questions below.